Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you came back and you keep returning. I am so grateful that you do that for me. I hope you're doing well. I feel like there is a entity, a high vibrational entity, of course, that wants to share a message. I gave him permission to come forth and do so. So I don't know, I can feel him right now. I don't know when he's going to pop in, but I kind of wanted to talk to you first about a couple of things before he does pop in. That sounds weird, pop in. So I have a couple of messages that were given to me the other day, and I used this for that mark. Thank you once again. Whenever I get messages, I open this up and start writing in them. I thought I was going to use it for inspirational quotes, but I feel this is very fitting. I was eating a English muffin the other morning, and I was putting cinnamon butter on it, and I was putting blackberry jelly on it. And as I was making it, I had the jelly on top and I was spreading it, and I said, I don't know if I said it or if my higher self said it. That happens a lot. But the question came to me as, I might get the wording confused or off a little bit, but I said, what kind of food do you eat? I said that, or asked that in my head. And they said most of their food is clear. Not all of it, but most of it, because they don't use any ingredients to change the color, artificial flavoring, artificial color, and things that would harm their body. So they don't have any of that. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing, because we do have all of that ingredients in our food that's not good for us. Can you imagine eating something like that and going through your system and wondering, what is it altering? Compare yourself to them and imagine them eating all this pure food without any harsh additives. And imagine it going through their system and what their system looks like compared to ours. I do know for a fact that a lot of our food has things in it like fluoride, the artificial sugars, things like that. I know that they do harm our body. It kind of blocks our pituitary gland. We are supposed to be advanced, but all of these foods and drinks and things like that we're putting in our body is really harming us. And not only that, it's closing off a lot of our abilities. I really want to, after today, I need to really focus on eating things without meat. I even saw a video, it was like a cartoon video on TikTok, and they were, I can't remember what you call it, a duet, I guess. There was a person on one side and this video on the other, and it was going through what I'm just describing, the medications that we take and the food that we eat and the cigarettes, things like that. And then it showed animals, and it was very sad. It was really quick though, but it was like they were getting unalived so harshly. It looked like they were peeling meat off of them while they were alive, and it showed us gorging our mouth with that meat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that really hit home. And I do know that I've read in a factual book, it's not fiction, where we're not supposed to kill our animals and eat them. That includes every animal, even deer. And people say that they need to kill the deer to control the population. And I'm like, then why don't, if that was true, let me reword that. If that was true, why aren't we being unalived to control our population? It doesn't make sense. But as I was thinking, not fixing to say it, the answer came, we are being unalived for control. And that being said, they also want to point this out to you. And I've always thought this. I don't know why. It's being little, things came to me and I knew that it was information given to me and it was factual, it was real. They had said that spirits are always around us, as well as ETs. Now, ETs created us, not God's source. The extraterrestrials, they created us. They're always around, as well as souls. When you cross over, you can do anything you want, go anywhere you want, and imagine all these people who crossed over, all their souls are everywhere. It is a fact that they go and check on their loved ones often. But you also have souls going through your house all of the time. And that, well, my hair looks crazy. And that includes animals. I've seen cats. I seen a dog the other night. They're everywhere. And extraterrestrials are everywhere too. And they can become invisible. And in actuality, they are already alive. And they have that ability to become invisible. And they go around all the time around people, making sure that we're doing things correctly, fulfilling our mission, things like that. Every surgery I've had, especially the last one, I think it was, the last one I had my Achilles tendon, I know they were in the surgery room with me, and it was a good feeling. I felt safe and comfortable. Of course, I'm grateful for that. But they wanted you to know we're in like multiple layers, and these entities always cross your paths every day. I could sit here and tell you I probably already have 5 in my apartment. And why I just said 5, I don't know. Maybe that was channeled. Yes, that was channeled. How crazy. And the last one, I already described it, but the food that we eat is very harmful for us. It just alters things that we, or should I can't even talk. It alters things that we should be doing, but we don't have that ability because of the foods and drinks that we have. I would love to be in a place where it's warm year-round, where I can plant a garden and have food. You know how some things aren't at the stores because the season is out or whatever. I would love to have a garden and just eat from that garden. You know, oh well. Okay, so he's wanting to come. He has a topic that he wants to discuss. Just give me 1 second. Hello, I am Jett, and I have been around Alora today for a while, and I have this topic that I would like to share with you. If you're in a loop, as in a bad relationship, very bad relationship, and it's broke off, you get back together, you're sad, you're depressed, you're everything negative, and then you break it off again, and then you go back. That is called a loop. You keep repeating the same situation over and over. We would like for you to be happy in every way in your lives. How can you be happy when you're stuck in a loop like that? If even you break that off and you meet somebody else and it's another bad situation, you go through that loop again. It's that you are searching for love that you don't have or you're not used to. So you think that if you keep staying in that relationship, things will get better. So you stay in that loop. We watch you and we want you to know that is not the way to live. That is not where you are supposed to be. You need to get out of that loop. Heal yourself before you even get into another relationship or situation. When you feel that you are ready, then you need to find a better situation, whether it be a relationship, a job, anything of that kind. Make it a better and a happy loop that you can continue through your whole life. Because we do live in loops, all of us. We tend to, Elora is trying to interfere. We tend to repeat things if we are in a bad situation. The people living on earth tends to do that quite a bit. There's a lot of learning to do. We want you to be happy. We are always around you. We tried to guide you, but some of you are very stubborn. So we ask that you wake up. We ask that you heal. A good way to do that is take days all by yourself, if possible. If you can't take a whole day, take an hour. Meditate, or just sit in silence. Imagine a white and gold light surrounding your body and going within to purify. Elora is always wanting to get on here and talk about things like that, but she always gets lost in her words, as you know. Don't know what's wrong with that. She also needs to fix her hair. We want you to be joyous and love one another unconditionally. It has started to happen. It's going around Earth. Slowly, but it's doing its job. But Elora feels like we need to share things on her channel also, and this is one of them. We would like to come through to Elora and spread some more messages in the future. She's becoming more open and allowing us to communicate through her. We wish you the best and know that we are always around you for protection and love and security, as well as guidance. We will contact you again at another time. Thank you for watching. Whoa. That was that was different. I felt like a wave, like something just went right through me. He is a young gentleman, white, black hair. Oh, he's got beautiful, I want to say black eyes. They're so big and dark, beautiful. And he's got like a cape thing on. It's black. I wonder if he's the guy that watches me at night. I have that feeling. I don't know who he is. He said his name was Jett. But there is a guy that looks just like him that I woke up and he's watching me. And he's supposed to be watching me and observing to go back to, I guess, my parents or something, to give them updates. That's what I've been told by another medium. But when I first seen him, I did a video on it. I was fixing to get up and go read letters on my wall that they put there. And so when I was starting to get up, he was at the foot of my bed just watching me. And I was like, I wasn't scared. It was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not going over there, because it was kind of creepy. And I wasn't all the way awake. And then he turned and kind of was going away, and I grabbed my phone to take a picture. And then when I did, it was a gold orb that was up, going out my doorway in the bedroom. That's amazing. I love that. It was a good feeling. And I hope that, I was wanting to put my 2 cents in. I was like, yeah. And he was like, calm down, kind of, you know. He felt familiar. So yeah, that was great. So when I convert over to possibly pescatarian first, which is I can eat fruit veggies and fish. And eventually I would like to become a vegetarian. Maybe not like strict, maybe have a salad with chicken in it maybe, but I would like to stop eating meat. I have thought about it for so many years and I just won't do it, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I really love my meat, I really do. But when you really think about it, and these animals are getting killed, they watch one another getting slaughtered, and the ones that are watching are petrified. I've seen videos of that, and they show the eyes of the animals that are coming to be, you know, and their eyes are huge, and they're looking around, and you can tell that they're terrified. And then all that adrenaline and bad feelings and trauma just goes through their body. And you know how that feels whenever you go through that. All of that is spread through their body in meat, and then we eat it. It's not good. It's not good at all. I don't know why we do that. I don't know why we started that. I don't know. I guess we all have in the beginning of time where they didn't know how to plant vegetables and stuff like that, I guess, and they ate meat and we stuck to it. I don't know. So this is a long video. He commented about my hair. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's hair that's been broke off, but anyway, you've seen it, you're probably used to it. So I love you guys tremendously, as you know. I would love to see all of you at one point in my life. I really would. When I get to travel, as I said in the past, I'll let you know where I'm at. We can have a meetup. Sure can. I love you guys. I want to end this here. And I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.